What's going on, everybody? It's kind of late here where I'm at, but I'm gonna do a really quick little live stream here. I'll let y'all know a quick little update. Probably won't be on long, probably won't answer many questions because I know it's late in a weekday and there's not a lot of people on right now. But I just wanted to give you guys a little update, so that's what I'm gonna do. I've got a lot of builds planned that I want to do this year, and it's not gonna get done if I don't get this done. So I have to get the CP build done in order to build anything else. But this is going together very well. The car is going back together. Everything's here except for one tiny part, which I think I threw away. But there's a little, see that little broke area there? I have to find that little piece, and I know I have it around here somewhere. But all of this is glued back together. This is the front, and it goes on like that. A lot of work to be done there, and I'll get it done. I will. You know, I got all this stuff back here I want to work on. I'm ending up with a lot of these Ghostbuster kits here because you know, why not? But this 72 GMC step side I'm really looking forward to doing, and this Richard Petty car. I know there's a Monte Carlo coming out. Don't really know when it's coming out or if it's going to be mass produced, but you know, more than likely most people would build it as a curbside. But here is a lot of the parts from the CT car. The rear axle was broke. I had it all glued back together today and I messed it up. But I gotta glue this axle. This really great wheels on this car. I gotta get this back together. I've got the winch back together. I've got the front here pretty much back together. It's going to glue back together pretty easily because it has its own little area it goes in, and there it is. So it's gonna go back together. I'm gonna take the opportunity to make a couple of changes. For instance, the angle in which the barrel was in the back of the car did not show a lot of the detail on the other side, so I'll correct that. But I have everything here for the car. I'm gonna switch it around here and show y'all. So everything's here. It's just all discombobulated right now because of the situation. A lot of things got broke. You know, this tab got broke. It's got to get glued back on. Was never ever meant to come off, but it does now. But you know, for the most part, everything is here and going back together. You know, the rear end fits just like it should in the spot that it should. Everything's gonna be all right, I think. Don't know if you guys can comment. If you can, go ahead. I'm not gonna be on here very long, so if you have any questions at all, now would be the time to ask them, because I don't know how long I'm gonna be on for. It's probably gonna be very short. So, and I might not have enabled comments. I don't know. I'm so damn tired. Top comments. Yeah, you can make comments right now if you want to. Hide all chat messages. No, we're not doing that. Everything fine. Everything do good. You know, it's how it is in home country of Kazakhstan. But yeah, I've just been searching through. See, I've got all these little watch parts here, and I'm searching through, trying to find, maybe this is where I threw that extra piece of styrene. You know, I don't know though. I don't really know. few things I'm really wanting to build that I can't because of all this. I see some big rig builds going on. I've got a couple of big rigs I would love to build. Can't do it right now. Well, hey man, how you doing? Just let me get this back. I got this shoved in one of my little hobby satchels. Thanks. Working on the CT build. I don't know how long you've been in here, but been working on it. Everything's knocked apart. Luckily, only one thing broke, which is this little tiny, you can see right there. And I had that bar in my hand, and I don't know what I did with it, but I will find it. But everything just got knocked loose. Everything is loose. Every glue joint has busted loose. So I started trying to fix it earlier today, and I would glue one thing and something else would fall apart. So I'm going to have to just start from the ground floor, secure everything, you know, and slowly work my way up to get it done. Yeah, man, I'll get it back together, and thanks for the vote of confidence, and I do need the luck. The only thing that I'm going to have trouble with is the placement of everything on the roof and the tying of the twine right here. I mean, I know it looks horrible, and you know, guys, I got another one over here. I mean, these things happen in life, and sometimes there's not a damn thing you can do about it. So you gotta keep a smile on your face somehow and keep moving forward. This car here is in a bad state right now. Beautiful paint job on this car. A lot of engine detail, a lot of work went into this car. But I have everything. I have everything, and I will be able to fix it. And so this one's not really the least. It's kind of the least of my worries. The monster truck, the 57 Chevrolet, and a couple of others that really need the attention. So that's where the attention's going to go. Yeah, it is very sad to see. I actually quit. I quit. I wasn't going to build anymore. I was just done. But as you can see, I've got everything laid out. Some of this stuff is glued back together. This thing was all jacked up and messed up. So is this. This is all coming back together. It's all going to go back together. Where the glue joints broke, they broke clean. And, you know, so when I put things back where they go, with a little bit of tediousness and delicacy, you'll never be able to see where it once was, or wasn't, or it was broke, or whatever. However you want to put it. However you want to put it. But that's what I mean. So it's all going to go back together. I know it's a sad thing to see them. There's a couple things I want to work on that I can't. Let's see. I'll bring in a couple. As y'all can see, yes, this is a bathroom. This is a one bedroom, one bath, or a little stand-up shower with a little area for women to do their makeup and stuff. I'm right here on that end. I'll show you what I mean. There's the sink. Here's this little area right here. But you know, it works. It works, and it's in my own little room. This is my music room right here. So I can come in here, shut the door, and get completely away from the world. And sometimes you need to do that. Vision, man, Vision 24. I did see you in Atlanta, correct? And Full Throttle Customs. The man himself. Wow. The stuff he builds. Let me grab some of this stuff here. Here is a hearse that was forgot about. Here's a hearse that was forgot about, but I still got it. Found it in the move. The hood got messed up in the move. So the hood's going to have to be redone. Which means it's probably going to have to redo the whole car because there's no way I'm going to be able to match that blue, you know. But that's a pretty car. That was going to be a pretty car. This is the Heavenly Hearse with the roof rack and all that stuff. Man, you know. But did a little mocking up with this here. This is going to be some work. It's a 59. It's going to be some work. That's why I got all those Ghostbusters kits. And the front end is so messed up on this, I may try finding the Revell that is not a curbside and putting the front cap on it. You know, I think that would be cool. This is a very cool car. This was an actual model. This was a Superior hearse ambulance conversion. And I got a few more. I've got a, what do they call it? Knockoff Jimmy Flintstone. This is a real Jimmy Flintstone hearse ambulance. Goes with that kit that I always forget the name of. And here's the knockoff. The lights have already been put in. They sanded down the sides to where I don't think the car's going to look right. It's an okay job, but in order to do it, you're going to have to drill them headlights out. But this is a cool little car. You know, so this little winch here, made out of watch parts and extra styrene and stuff, and it came out very well. I really like the way this came out. My battery is low on my phone. I need a phone, so if it dies, yeah, man, I'm in. I sure do, and I really appreciate you hanging out with me, man. I had a fun time. Got my mind off of the stuff that happened, you know. Wow. Just looking at that horrible the tail lights are. I don't think you can see it in this little shitty camera. But yeah, man, really took my mind off of the crap that I was going through at that moment with all my stuff being destroyed. But I've got a lot of hearses coming up. This one is going to be a long-term project because it's a Jimmy Flintstone, but you know, I don't think I got a good one, and which never happens. Never, you know, that's an oddity that happened because there's not many of those floating around. The good ones have already been scooped up, if you know what I mean. This is a great mold. It needs everything deepened. You know, it needs all the panel lines deepened. But you can see the tape right here. You can even see the tape where it was taped in there, which is really cool. And another thing Jimmy and them will do is they'll put the notches inside this car. It has all the notches for the windows where they're supposed to go, you know. Don't know how I'm going to put windows in this thing. Don't know how I'm going to put lights up here. You know, a lot of shit to do there. But long-term project, long-term project. But, you know, haven't really done anything with the CT guitar yet. Like I said, I work so much that it's hard to get a lot of things done. But with all that being said, I wanted to give you all a quick little update on the car. Show you all that I was working on it. And that I'm trying to get it to come back together. I think if I get this back together, it'll put the wind back in my sails, because this car meant a lot to me. It really did, and it still does. And to see it in this state is an eye-opener and humbling. It's confusing not knowing what to do when you're a person that always knows what to do, you know what I mean? So You're standing there going, what do I do now? You know? But I'll show y'all one more time for the new people coming in. Car's going back together. Um, got all the pieces for the most part. What we ain't got, we'll fake it till we make it. She's gonna look good. Got all that back together. The engine stuff anyway. And it's gonna be looking good, man. Gonna be good, man. When I get done this, I'll show y'all though. Y'all be surprised. I hope she'll rise again. It meant a lot to all of y'all. Oh, okay. Well, I'm doing my best to put it back together. I've got one little part that I think I threw in the little trash can or the trash bag behind me. Tomorrow I'm gonna go through the trash bag if I don't find it. I'm gonna find that one little part. And if I find that, that means every single thing is here and I can get the car back to exactly how it was. If maybe a little better. If maybe a little better. You know. I'm gonna struggle with the placement of the stuff on the roof, but I got all the stuff and I've got the straps. It's all here. It's all here. I was lucky that it was in this container when it hit the ground in the tub. So everything remained in there. I never opened it. I kept it shut. So I just kept it shut and put it in a box and put it in a corner and walked away. So I guess it's what you got to do. So when you go back to do something, it's here. And I'm glad that I did that. But somebody made a comment. Well, you got the pictures. Fuck the pictures. Honestly, I want the build. But all my other builds are on the back burner until I get these cars squared away. Was it on the top 10 list? I'm not sure if it was or not. It was in a few magazines. Yeah, I'm not sure if it was on the top 10 list or not. I might want to say it might have been. Number 5 is coming to mind. Number 5 is coming to mind. Wish it was number 1. But, hey, you can't be that good. You know. I think you hit a number 1 there, didn't you, Full Throttle? One of y'all did. Obviously. But, yeah, man, I love these tires. These are the tires from a dirt track car. You actually got to buy 2 model kits to get a set of tires because they're different sizes. So you got to buy 2 or 3 model kits to get 4 tires of the same size or 2 tires are different sizes. Not good enough for that. Man, you got some really great stuff. Really great stuff. You really do. And there's this kid, Andrew. Let me show you. Well, the Johan disappeared. How can the Johan hearse disappear? Oh. This kid, Andrew, y'all know him. He had the van that won. If you were to ask me, I'm sending him this kit so he can do the van treatment to it. It's going to be a 70s style custom. It's going to be really cool. Can't wait to see it. He's going to go ape shit on it, and I can't wait. Really cool. I got to get some more of these. I gave most of them away. But anyway, I hope y'all guys enjoyed this small little update. I wanted to show y'all that I am trying to get this back together. I didn't realize that the car actually meant a lot to anybody. Yeah, I'm back at it, all right. I didn't realize the car meant so much to everybody, so she's gonna be back together. You know, I'm still trying to figure out the placement of all this, which I will, but I've got all the rear end stuff and everything here. This is the alternator that CT added, I believe, and it's got to go back in here. The winch has got to be mounted back on the front. I think it went that away. Yeah, there's a lot of things that need to be done to the car, and I will get it back together. She's looking good. She's coming right back together. She's gonna fall right back together. She's gonna go right back where she's supposed to. It's gonna be okay. Yeah, it does suck. That was all of my models. They all look like that. Yeah, they did. I've got a few back together, but that is the main one, of course, that everybody talks about. But anyway, guys, that's my short little update video, and I hope the next video is going to be better than that. I hope that my next video, she's going to be sitting on all fours. Yeah, it's got to go all the way apart to get it right. But the next time you see her, I'm going to try to have her on all fours. Yeah, man, good night. I know it's late over there. Was it New York or wherever it is where you're from? New York State, the Bronx, or something like that. But yeah, later, everybody. Promise to get this thing on all fours and do another video, and I'm not going to be on all fours. The car will be. Okay? Now, everybody get back to playing some Red Dead Redemption. I think they let you do that in New Jersey, or Jersey. I'm going back to play some Red Dead Redemption 2 online. So, you guys take it easy. Love you all, and I promise to have this thing on all four wheels this weekend. So, you guys take it easy. I'm Little Joe from Back Base Scale Customs. See you later.